Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. This time it's episode 83. Wow. Why was that number so difficult? But today we're going to flip this episode on its head and credit our Word of the Day winners from last episode straight up. So we don't have to come back to this place. But the winner for last episode is actually someone's been watching for quite a while, so I've got to say my congrats to DMC Dexter. I'm not sure, I think you have a sign. I think you have multiple signs actually. But yeah, you'll be cracking out the champagne for that one. But anyway, we better get on to this episode, and I don't even know what I'm going to title at this point, but I'm guessing it's going to be something to do with caving. And now I've said that, I've kind of restricted myself. But not caving as in going into the depths of the world and draining every resource from under the ground. No, I want to set up a new little area. And last episode, I kind of hinted that I was... What the fuck? That looks really strange. I need that to load. That's crazy. That looks crazy weird. That actually looks good. I don't know. I don't know if that looks good or not. But I hinted to that I wanted to start building underground. I also suggested working on... That also looks... What the fuck? Chunk errors make my map look better. I guess that's a sign that some of it's just bad. But anyway, onto the underground subject. Doggy. Alright. I'm gonna continue talking once I have this dog. You give me farm dog. I haven't had a farm dog before. But this skeleton, you need to drop bones for farm dog to exist. So drop. I get the feeling one bone just isn't gonna work. Where's my sword? Fuck no, you're not ruining this moment for me, creeper. You son of a bitch. I really need more armor than just boots and a helmet. But that sucks. But anyway, not quite sure how much I led on to this, but I've been wanting to build an underground, what the fuck? An underground caving base kind of thing. I've never really built underground, in terms of base making, I guess you'd call it. So this is, why is my sensitivity so low? What is this? Death Adder? Dear Job. But yeah, I've never really built a base underground. So what I want to do over the next few episodes, or coming back to it and whatnot, is start a underground base. Now, this thing isn't going to be massive. If we can find pre-existing caves underneath, then I'll probably make it bigger than I would do otherwise. But ravine, I need to check that out. If not, I'll be blasting the shit out and hopefully creating a nice little safe haven under the ground. Because yeah, as I said, I really have never done it before. But let's see if farm dog's a good dog. Just tilt your head sideways at me. What do you want? I'll give you a bone. I'll give a dog a bone. Why the fuck? You are a legitimate farm dog. Son of a bitch. Rejection at the highest of levels right there. But anyway, I need to go grab some more bones, otherwise this dog is never going to fucking love me. I feel like they just use me for bones. But considering the ridiculous amount we have, that's really not an issue. Just finding the bloody idiots swimming in the wheat farm is going to be the hardest thing. Now, let's see how fast we can click this. 5 bones. You were so fat. He's the fattest dog ever. So you guys, you're going to have to decide whether we call this guy wheat dog or farm dog. You got a tough choice today. But, I guess we can do the word of the day for today can be pumpkin. It's probably been a word of the day before. But, I did get a PM on YouTube asking me how to claim a word of the day and all that. But that word just then, that little key word that I just said then, if you're the first person to post that into the comments section of this video, you shall win a sign for yourself. And, if you would like to post it in anyway, just then let me know that you watched it. That'd be cool. I mean, if this video is like 2 weeks old by the time you see it, chuck in it anyway. And that pretty much goes for every episode. But yeah, I've got this little underground little thing, and I think it looks really cool. So I would like to create this as the entrance for my cave. Now, it's a little atmospheric. It fucking raindrops everywhere. Got a bloody dog, and it's amazing. But I'm not quite sure where I want to put the mouth of the cave. Why are you black? Why are you black, dog? Why are you black to me? Why is that glitchy? But I don't really want to fuck with this stuff because as soon as a creeper blows off next to it, I can't be asked redoing it. So I want to kind of close this area off. Either that or not get too far into it. Either option is viable. But I do like this little landscape area. But in saying that, I'm not quite sure if these pillars really work. I'm not going to be the fussiest of people, but at the same time, how's that grass? I just don't know if these match. I don't know if these pillars really have a place, and I imagine the place would look a little bit nicer if I took them out. But for the roofing, I'm not quite sure if I just want to leave it as the dirt or conceal it in wood completely. Spider, fuck off, buddy, dickhead. But yeah, either or. I just hope it looks nice in the end. And I guess this can be an interactive build, I suppose. The downside to an interactive build is that I really don't go on a building spree too often. But you guys are gonna have to help me out. You, right, watching this right now, you're gonna help me build this fucking cave, whether you like it or not. So you're gonna have to tell me in the comments what we're gonna put as the roof, and if we're gonna keep these pillars or not. Those two questions I'll leave to you guys. The rest, for now at least, I'll decide myself. But we need to find a nice little place to set this up, and I don't know, it kind of feels like this area is already nice enough to build in, if I'm honest. Put a nice little wooden building in here or something. But the cave itself, I'm not quite sure where I want to put the entrance to. And in the past I have set up a little mine shaft over here, so I guess we could potentially use that. What have we got in here? Melons, oh my god. This is so outdated, look at me. Eating watermelons. God forbid the use of melons. That's so outdated. I feel like I'm such a noob again, eating watermelons. So glad I built that wheat farm. Not the most attractive thing in the world, but gets the job done. But yeah, I probably won't go into this cave now that I think about it. A big fucking hole to the ground doesn't just, yeah, it's really not that attractive. Kind of a turn off. I like my caves to be dark and unknown, and that one's just straight to the point and really not that entertaining. So we're gonna find another area. So as opposed to just digging a straight like pot downwards, I'd really like to go into a mountain first. But I'm not quite sure where I want to put it. I really need to think these through before I just decide to have a plan. But I did dig this out at some stage. Probably should light this up. Mob Central if I don't. But hopefully once we find a little area we can get stuck into the cave. Probably won't get a crap ton of it done today if I'm honest. But the start is probably the hardest part. It's like naming your character in an MMO. The start is just the worst part because it takes you forever and you're just so indecisive. You're flip-flopping, you don't know what to do. But my initial want is to take out the mountainside and go downwards. But that mine shaft, bit of a turn off. But this dog, you're never going to sit. If I accidentally make him sit, I'm going to lose him. So we're not going to let him sit. Okay, so apart from random cut breaks aside, the design I want to be going with this cave-aloo, is to place biomes underneath the world inside an underground network. I don't really want to just have the generic little wishy-washy little cave. This thing's going to be unique, I hope. I'll be disappointed if it's not. But again, we come back to this dilemma of where the fuck do we put the thing? I would ask you guys where to put it, but I get the feeling that that's not going to do. But I do really like this mountain. Not really, more of a hill, but at the same time, I do like I don't know, it just looks like an old school Minecraft hill. And it's just nice to have one of those every now and again. But I guess this looks nice. I don't know about you guys, but this little area, I'm digging it. Wait, this is going to be hilarious. Wait for it. Hilarity ensued in about 2 seconds. Totally digging it. Anyway, so that wasted about 10 seconds of valuable time in the world. So let's never discuss that again. But, oh, what is this? If this is a decent cave, I may... A ravine... I really don't want to work in a ravine. That just seems like a bit of an overcommitment, if you ask me. Commitment's good and all, but that's just nuts. That's crazy. But But I guess we can start plowing into the side of this hill. Is that a fucking Enderman Grief? That is an Enderman Grief right there. Fucking amazing, Robin Hood status. But yeah, I really like this mountain, and hopefully if we can bump into a little cave network, that'll be fantastic. If not, I'll probably have to, you know, get the gunpowder, do the drill, and blow the fucking thing to the shit house. But hopefully that doesn't come to that. I'd really like to use TNT, but at the same time, I don't want to use the whole... I don't want to be the whole basis of the cave to be done via TNT, because it doesn't look natural at all. What is this? Another ravine, what the fuck? This is just overcommitment central, I hate this. I can't work with this, fuck off dog. Where is my little cave? So yeah, I guess we can explore it a little bit, but wasted torch. I really don't know if I want to do it in this little area. I don't think it's worth it. I guess we can check it out anyway, just out of curiosity. But that did kill my cat eventually, so got to be careful with curiosity. The nature of it is pretty evil at its core. But yeah, I don't really care about lighting stuff up too much in this, as I don't really access it too often, or I don't have a mob trap I need to kind of feed with lighting up everything. But at the same time, if I do build like something next to this, actually this isn't too bad, where you plop down here like sneaky ninjas eating watermelon. I don't want a butt ton of zombies and shit next to my base, because the acoustics in this cave ridiculous. No, but in all seriousness, I don't want zombies just growling every time I walk through the fucking entrance. And I wish you could put armor on a dog. Notch, do that. That'd be lovely. I know you don't make this game anymore, but farm dog here needs a bit of armor, because creepers tend to kill him pretty quickly. But now that I've had this looks fucking nice, guys. I don't know if you can see too well, but I'm gonna light it up. This creeper's probably going to assist me in expanding it, if I'm not careful. What the fuck hit me then? No, I'm not fucking doing game. Defend my honor, dog. Oh, what the fuck is this? Spider. I'm so scared. I'm gonna... No, no, dog. No. Why? Oh my god. Why is it every time I get a dog, it just dies? Fuck. This is going to be the sacred burial ground for farm dog. Alive for a valid 5 minutes before he fucking died, in a typical fashion. Anyway, what was I saying about giving dogs more armor? Fuck off, zombie, not in the mood. I guess I think it's necessary for us to honor that dog. I mean, he was a good soldier, he got about 2 bites in before he fucking died. Oh, this game, it's seriously a heart wrencher. But I'm glad this sword is quite beast, otherwise I'd probably be dead by now, considering I don't really have much armor myself. But it's a little bit depressing every time you lose a dog. I mean, you get thrown into this relationship, and then they just take it away from you. It's really not good on the heartstrings. You're playing a fine tune there, Minecraft. You're really fucking with my emotions. But I guess this little cave is something... more to the point of what I would be looking for. So I'm in the market for something like this. Looks really nice, actually. Good work on the terrain generation seed. So yeah, this is probably the cave we're going to go for. However, that little ravine entrance, I'm not sure if that's how we're going to do it. As I said, I'm going to make this build as interactive as I can. No, that's not me being lazy. But if I was to do this all by myself... that's a really annoying song, by the way. But if I was to do this all by myself, I'd probably work on it for hours, and you probably wouldn't recognize the transition, because I tend to get too carried away, if that makes sense. I don't really stop and look back and ask for feedback, because I mean, that does look nice. That looks fucking sick. Generally, I'll ask for feedback. And that'll generally make a build a bit better if I can get multiple opinions and such. If you guys have any ideas on how we can set this thing up, let me know in the comments, and of course I will read it. And if it's one of those just amazing ones, I'll even talk about it potentially. That goes for any really series or anything. I'm always looking for feedback from you guys and or topics, and I don't know if we're still using the LPI format, but if you have anything that you feel is not necessary, relevant to this series, and you want me to talk about it, you can spend about 10 seconds suggesting something, and you'll have me blab on about it for a little while, and you can feel a little bit happy that your topic got selected. But we need a bit more coal, otherwise this thing isn't going to be lit up too well. But overall, I'm pretty happy. How low are we? What the hell? We're very low. Gold. Good sign that we're low. So eventually this caving network looks like it's going to get pretty large. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to extend it the full way out. I mean, it's going to be a pretty freaking big build if I connect every single offshoot in this cave to something else. We've got more iron down there. Always looking for resources. But I probably will only do it. I'll do it in sectors, I assume. But I'm really not sure how I'm going to set this up, because every cave's kind of different. Even though they are very similar, they're kind of a pocket under the ground. I mean, like little areas like this. Do I set up a little desert with a tree in the middle with shrubs everywhere? I think that would look cool. But I really got to get stuck into the entrance, I suppose. That got fortune on it. If it does, I'll be happy. What the fuck? You would go to 1 frames per second Minecraft. What the hell? But yeah, I'm really happy with the look of this cave. I really haven't checked out many of the caves around this place, but I don't know if it'll get much better than this. And the ravine, I guess I can turn into a pretty nice entryway. I probably won't have it from the side that we came in from. I'll probably situate it up over here. And that way we can have a little stairway going down. Oh, it's all coming together, guys. It's going to be amazing. But I guess while we still have time left in the day, or time left in the episode, however you want to put it, I guess we've got to finish up lighting this place and then connect the entrance to the ravine. And I think that'll be enough for today. I really don't have a great deal of time to spend on this, but I really would like to get out an episode for you guys and get your opinion so I can get stuck into the next one in a couple of days' time and let it sink in. That's the thing. With these kind of episodes, I just want to get them out there so you guys can see my plans and get your opinions so I can get to work, I suppose. Generally, it doesn't really feel like work, but when you're spending a lot of time on one project, it can get pretty grindy. So I'd really like to get it right the first time, as opposed to coming back and revisiting it over and over. Fuck off, creepers. Eat a dick. Eat a dick. No! Dicks were eaten today by those creepers. But I'm getting really random lag spikes. But anyway, I think we've pretty much lit up all the kind of direct offshoots off the main cave. But yeah, I'll probably be focusing, as I said, on the entrance and the initial part of the cave first, before I branch out into anything else. Having a lot of really random just burping sprees lately, and since I'm courteous as hell, you're never going to hear it, unless I slip up. But I've been really wanting to live stream lately. I've been playing Dota 2, Defense of the Ancients, the second, if you want to be technical, and that game, it's drawn me in. It's addictive as fuck. Addictive, what? For those who don't know what Dota is, it's in beta MOBA. I think that's the genre of game. I don't know if it's similar to League of Legends. That thing's pretty friggin' popular. It's kind of like a different version of LoL, I suppose, for those interested. I really don't. This is my first MOBA, so if I've like given it a unjust explanation, forgive me on that mark. But yeah, having a lot of fun with that game, and it's kind of draining the life out of me because so much time is being spent on it. But we shall talk about this at another time whilst we do something else. But yeah, before we end this episode, I really want to set up a little staircase here. I really don't need anything too fancy at this stage, just a little foundation to work upon. And I'm not quite sure what kind of blocks we want to have for the flooring and stuff. What the fuck? I think we'll go for the bread this time. The melons just aren't the most flattering thing in the world. No, they're just very inefficient, the old watermelon. And for the longest time, I ate them because I felt like they were the best food source. When in reality, they kind of suck, like a lot. So, bread all the way. I mean, get one of those wheat farms set up as soon as you can, and you'll be laughing. I don't even know what that was. But yeah, for now, I just built it out of cobblestone. I won't extend it the whole way across because I don't feel it necessary. But eventually we shall expand on this such thing, and it shall be nice, hopefully. I mean, if you guys are the expert builders in the comment sections, Combined with my amazingness at this game, I'm sure we can pull something off. That was sarcasm, by the way. I just need to reiterate that. But, yeah, so 83 episodes in, we're building an underground base. I don't know how I feel about that. I felt like I would have got something like this done a lot sooner. Don't you fucking take my torches out. Good boy. Good H2O. But, I feel like we've got to plug this butt. Otherwise, that's going to get out of hand. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what wire we're on right now. Because this, no, 58's not too bad. I can deal with that. I'm not quite sure how much higher we're going to need to go before we actually hit the surface. And hopefully this works out. If this works out that I just pop out next to the mountain, I'll be very happy. But considering my luck at this game, my fucking, like my dog, everything, is just not good. Oh, this is looking good. I like this. Apparently my luck's changed in the past 10 seconds. Alright, this is good. Nope, that's not good. Wow. That is a fucking death pit. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. That is nice. That is inconspicuous as fuck. Hopefully for once, okay, we'll just go for Shakespeare, why not? When we release episode 90 back up for you guys to download, hopefully you have a little cave to explore. You're going to have to remember this little niche here. I'll probably keep it like this, actually. I like this little simple entrance like this. Nothing too fucking amazing. And doesn't just scream out, look at me. A nice little inconspicuous little entryway like that will suffice. But I'm liking this. I'm liking the start of this. This is the start of something decent. But next episode, I'm not sure if I'm going to be continue caving, because I really want to let the feedback settle in for a few days. But even if this video, as I said, isn't like you're not watching it the day it came out, leave suggestions, because I mean, a lot of tips rather. I've actually received from people leaving like late in the video, from people finding my channel late and all that stuff. Because I do underestimate the power of community feedback, even after it's been out for a while. But we've already gone to the sanctuary, and we don't have anything else to do. I guess we can harvest some pumpkins, but fuck, damn freaking shovel overpoweredness. But yeah, my channel is still growing, and I don't know, I assume that I've peaked, but when in reality I really haven't at all. But yeah, for the amount of people I have viewing this channel, I really do get a lot of amazing feedback, and to you listening right now, I thank you for that. I imagine if you're watching the episode all the way through, you're one of those people that, you know, near and dear to my little blood pumper. But anyway, that's the most unromanticized way of saying heart ever. But anyway, guys, I think that's a wrap. I think I'm out of time for today. I hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Next episode, do I get another dog? I don't even know if it's worth it anymore. I just want a dog that doesn't fucking die, game. Can you give me that? Can you give me that luxury? Just for fucking once, and I'll be happy. Anyway, vulgarity and such aside, I shall thank you for watching the video, guys. We shall end it in bed, like we always do. Crying and spooning together, why not? What is this? But anyway, guys, that was episode 83 of my Minecraft Let's Play. Let me know if you enjoyed it in the comments, and I'll catch you later for the next one.